name is Heather. I'm a Reiki master and mystic. I'm so glad that you're here. For this particular session, I'd like to focus in on providing you a safe, secure, and stable environment so that you will feel free, confident, comfortable, releasing any stress that you might be holding on to. So to get started, I'd like to cleanse the space using some sound. So we'll start with these tingsha bells. This will be the loudest thing that I bring into the session. I hope that wasn't too unpleasant. I'd also like to bring in this copal incense. It smells quite musky and woody. I'll just grab a match. There are a lot of different ways that you can activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps you manage your stress and build your resilience so that stress tolerance improves over time. You can meditate. Regular massages are also really nice. Exercises. I find in particular that yoga helps me manage my stress. But some people prefer something a bit more vigorous, like jogging. So I'm just going to take this copal incense and I'd like to do some smoke cleansing around your biofield. This will just give us an opportunity to ground ourselves, to show gratitude and thanks for the long, perhaps even rigorous day that we may have had. We can often give thanks right before we release. So I'm going to just take a moment to get this lit really well. As you take a look at that flame, it's good to think about the fire within us. That is the seat of our power, our confidence, our solar plexus. Okay, so just want to kind of take this and move it around the body in a counterclockwise direction. Down below the feet, up the body, in a spiral, moving up the sacral, the solar, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. So, I'd like to share a little. Just going to place this here so that it can continue to provide some cleansing and clearing. One of my favorite ways to activate my parasympathetic nervous system so that I can move into a place of rest, relaxation, and peace are deep breathing exercises, from the diaphragm. So just with me, I'd like to take a moment to do some grounding, some deep breathing from the diaphragm. It's such a challenging word to say. So, with me, breathe deeply, pushing your stomach out. And out through the nose, exhale through the nose. Allowing your stomach to meet your rib cage, your spine. Again, in. And out. One more time. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. I'd like to set an intention for this session. This evening, I have this candle in this quite lovely glass. It's pink. I'm not sure if you can tell that, but it's a bit iridescent and sparkly. Inside of it, I have a tea light that I like to use. I've chosen a red one as a symbol of your root chakra. So let me just get a match. If you have seen my previous video, it was my very first. So I'd love to hear from you if you prefer the lighting now or the darker setting. Also, I'm not really whispering this time around, but perhaps you prefer it. Feel free to let me know. Often stress, I know at least in my case, can impact your ability to feel rested, relaxed. This actually has such a huge impact on our digestive tract. If we're unable to divert energy and digest our food and sugars in a way that's beneficial for our cells, it can really take a toll. So even these types of videos can help us activate our parasympathetic nervous system and find the space and the willpower to let go. So, for this particular session, I'd like to encourage you to set an intention to bring stability and confidence, relaxation, calmness to your life. Find a place for that. So I'm just going to drop this into our candle holder. Wonderful. It's quite lovely. So I believe the solar plexus is called the Manipura. My pronunciation, I apologize for that if it's incorrect. It's often not well known that exists in the gut near the belly button. I suppose that's well known, but the fact that it can really impact our respiration, the way that we breathe, which is why deep breathing can really be very helpful in release work. So I'm just going to set this off to the side. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Because of the gut connection to your solar plexus, that just really got me thinking how stress can impact our confidence, self-esteem, even our personal power, which we often throw by the wayside because it's easier than conflict. But this can also increase our stress load. So I'd like to bring in some stones to kind of counteract or counterbalance. Is that the word? That might be the word. Or maybe it's just balance. You'll let me know maybe in the comments. But I definitely like to kind of take a counterbalance to that energy of stress. So let's take a look here. I have a couple of things. I'd love to hear from you in the comments how you counteract stress. So just want to push some of that energy towards your aura. Do some fluffing around. Nice. Some pulling. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in and let go. Again. Nice. Okay, so I'd like to go ahead and take this really nice piece of raw, I think it's raw fluorite. It's an old piece that was given to me a while ago, but it's quite large and a bit heavy, so I don't know that we'll do a lot of work with it, but it is something that is very good at cleansing and purifying energy, in addition to stabilizing energy as well. So I'd like to do just a little bit more work in terms of counteracting that stress. I'd like to bring in this large piece of fluorite. It's quite dark. It is a raw piece. Hopefully you can see some of the colors, perhaps. It's quite lovely, but it is very heavy, so we won't get to do a ton of work with it, but it is very good for bringing in cleansing energy, purification as well, in addition to stabilization, which I think works really nicely for counteracting the stressful energy. Remember, feeling secure and stable is about rootedness, our root chakra, of course. It is also when we feel stable and secure, we are able to do the release work that we need to do. Letting go is such a huge point of relief, and it almost feels as if a weight has been lifted in some instances. So I'm just going to take this fluorite. I think I have a nice piece of Palo Santo here. So I'm just going to do some tapping to activate the energy. And I'm going to go ahead and take this, run it along the body, and down. I'm going to leave this at the base of the root chakra. To help seal in the stability and ensure that we've neutralized any negative energy. Just going to place it down at the base. Okay. I'd also like to pull in some rose quartz, which can be extremely calming and reassuring. So these two heart-shaped, smooth, tumbled stones. I'd just like to run these down your energy centers. Start at the base. It's very common for people to use rose quartz for love, but it also so reassuring, like a balm to the spirit. Can help harmonize the heart. Gonna move these up. Pausing at the crown, holding our intention in our mind's eye, allowing it to come to life there, allowing our emotions to build momentum. Attaching those to our intention. Really focusing in on visualization of ourselves in our calmest place. Home. Maybe under a tree somewhere, by a beach. Holding our lover, our child. Seeing that calm energy wash over us like a waterfall. Nice. Now, I'd also like to just take a moment to think about the flow of calm, feeling constantly reassured, decisive, assertive, not aggressive, not insecure, confident, certain, sure in the path ahead. These are all things a balanced solar plexus can provide. I know for me personally, in my own wellness journey, I've really struggled with recognizing and acknowledging my own value. I've leaned towards being a people pleaser, someone who really places their value on the way that others might perceive them. I have fallen into that myself. It can be difficult to come back from there. But the work is necessary. You can feel good energy flow. Coming through. I like to meditate before these sessions to come to a place where I feel confident that the focus for the session will resonate with as many people as possible. I hope that's been the case for you. If you'd like to support the channel, it's really helpful if you like the video, comment about what I'm doing well, maybe what you'd like to see me improve upon, or just some ideas for the next focused session. That could be very helpful. Just kind of pressing forward, pushing forward the energy of confidence, strong self-esteem, self-assuredness, increased power, that only comes through rest, allowing the body and the energy centers to realign, to find balance. Feel refreshed, rejuvenated. Lovely. I'd like to go ahead and take my spray. Just seal in the work that we've done this particular session. Really important after meditation and spending time harmonizing the chakras, self-reflecting, finding inner peace, listening to your inner wisdom and intuition. You want to make sure that though we have opened our heart, that we not only have harmonized it, but that we have also protecting it. So, let's see here. This spray, I've used this before. This is a rosemary and lavender spray. It's made with essential oils. It also includes a little bit of a preservative, a natural preservative. I also include moon water that's been charged. Sorry about that, my ring can be loud. So just want to take this, shake it a little bit, that essential oil nicely mixed in. Sometimes I like to put herbs as well. You know, herbs have not only, of course, medicinal properties, but can also be really good for representation, symbolic work, aligning with certain energies, and reconnecting or establishing a connection with nature. Okay, that should be good. Okay. I'm just going to kind of take that, move around the body. Nice. All the way to the base. Really nice. Wonderful. Just kind of help that move around the crown. I just really want to thank you so much for joining me for this particular session. I hope that it was not only calming, but that it offered you some stability and safety so that you could let go of any stress and energy that no longer serves. After this recent solar eclipse and new moon, we'll be integrating some different karmic energies over the next few weeks. So hope that this session will support you as you move through that process and closer to living your full capacity and potential as an awakened soul. Thanks again for joining me. Blessings to you and yours.